Hi guys, myself I'm Tejas from SVC. Today we're gonna study about quadrant system in CAD. In this video, we're gonna discuss about introduction of quadrant system, reference planes, views, quadrants, 3D method, and 2D method. Introduction of quadrant. So imagine you're standing right in the center of the big piece of paper, and there are four lines dividing the paper into four equal parts. These lines form a big plus sign in the middle of the paper. Each of these parts is called as quadrants. Second one, reference planes. In this, there are three types of planes. First one, horizontal plane, which is also known as HP. Second one, vertical plane, VP. Third one, side or profile plane, with PP. Horizontal plane is parallel to the ground. Vertical plane is perpendicular to it. Side plane shows the object profile in 3D space. Third one, view. So view is basically the side from we are looking or observing the object. In that first one, front view. Second one, top view. Third one, side view. Front view, which is projected on VP. Top view is projected on HP. Side view is projected on PP. Fourth one, quadrants. A quadrant is a region defined by two axes, x-axis and y-axis of the quadrant system. When the two axes, x-axis and y-axis, intersect each other at 90 degree, the four regions so formed are called as quadrants. Here we can see there is x, x dash, y and y dash. It is first quadrant, second quadrant, third quadrant, and fourth quadrant. Here we can see in first coordinate, x coordinate is positive, y coordinate is positive. In second quadrant, x coordinate is negative, y coordinate is positive. In third quadrant, x coordinate is negative, y coordinate is negative. In fourth quadrant, x coordinate is positive, y coordinate is negative. Here we can see it is plus plus and minus plus, the third quadrant minus minus, in fourth quadrant plus and minus. Fifth one, understanding 3D view. First quadrant, it is positive y and positive x. HP, horizontal projection. The projection of points in the 3D scene onto the xy plane in the first quadrant. The positive x-axis points to the right and positive y-axis points to upwards. VP, vertical projection. The vertical projection of points in 3D scene onto the xy plane in the first quadrant. The positive x-axis points to the right and the positive z-axis points towards the viewer. Second quadrant, negative x and positive y. HP, horizontal projection. The projection of points in the 3D scene onto xy plane in the second quadrant. The negative x-axis points to the left and the positive y-axis points upwards. VP, vertical projection. The projection of points in 3D scene onto YZ plane in the second quadrant. The positive y-axis points upwards and positive z-axis points outward from the viewer. Third quadrant, negative x and negative y. Horizontal projection. The projection of points in the 3D scene onto the xy plane in the third quadrant. The negative x-axis points to the left and the negative y-axis points downwards. Vertical projection. The projection of points in the 3D scene onto the xz plane in the third quadrant. The negative x-axis points to the left. The positive z-axis points outward from the viewer. Fourth quadrant. It is positive x and negative y. Horizontal projection. The projection of points in the 3D scene onto the xy plane in the fourth quadrant. The positive x-axis points to the right and the negative y-axis points downwards. Vertical projection. The projection of points in the 3D scene onto YZ plane in the fourth quadrant. The negative y-axis points downwards and the positive z-axis points outward from the viewer. Sixth one, understanding 2D view. So now let's understand how can we plot or present the object in 2D view. Here in 2D, the HP and VP is represented on a plane. Here VP and HP is presented horizontally. Like this, we can draw 2D diagrams in CAD. Thank you.